Well, I've heard it said that country music is 3 chords and the truth. And I've been taking guitar lessons with my buddy Ian for a few weeks now, and I've learned my first 3 chords, so I decided it was time to try to write my first song. I haven't finished it yet, but here's the beginning.
We had a lot of fun in episode 1, and it carried on through in episode 2. In episode 3, the blues were played for you and me. In episode 4, had me personally wanting more. And we'll surely thrive in episode 5. More than merely survive through episode 5. We'll climb and strive. It's a great day to be alive for episode 5. For episode 5. Well, I mean, it's a start. It's not like anyone's going to see this anyway, you know. Oh, wait. You recording?
Ladies and gentlemen, and children of all ages, welcome to the Dusty Water Show with your host, Dusty Waters!
Thank you. Thanks, everybody. So glad you can all join us for another episode of the Dusty Waters Show with me, your host, Dusty Waters. We have a super lineup today featuring Blue the Monster and his all-time favorite musician, Mr. Bob Ferrell. Bob is a world-class trombonist and teacher who has played all over the world as a member of the Duke Ellington Orchestra and Southside Johnny and the Asbury Jukes. Gonna be a great time. Finally, we'll be speaking with a sweet little girl named Elizabeth who will show us just what she's building in there. But first off, as always, I'd like to thank Mr. Hardesty for that super introduction. Thank you so much, sir.
My pleasure, Dusty. Have a great show.
Thank you, sir. We sure will have a great show. It's going to be just super. All right, next, I'd like to thank the one-man octopus band, Slim Reed, for once again providing such super music for the show. Thank you so much, sir. Wow, is that right, Slim? You've also played and toured the world with Mr. Bob Ferrell? That is too cool. I'm so glad you're as excited for this episode as I am. Okay, folks, without further ado, please put your hands together for everybody's favorite furry blue monster, Blue the Monster. Hi, Blue. Welcome back to the show. So good to see you.
Hey, Mr. Dusty, man. Good to see you, brother. What's going on your end?
Oh, you know, just hanging out, enjoying the summer, sweating a lot. How about you?
Yeah, just about the same. I try to get out there and swim a little bit because, if you don't already know, I am a swimming monster. Just chilling, whatever.
Oh, yeah. Great stuff. I've seen you swim before. You really, you could be an Olympian, professional monster swimmer. You're really great.
No, stop it. No, I don't think so.
Oh, come on. That butterfly of yours is really impressive.
You know who's super great. Who's super great.
Who's that?
Mr. Bob Ferrell Trombone Man. Yeah.
My goodness. Our next guest, you know very well. You'll be joining us for that one as well. But, man, that guy is super. Really, really fun guy.
Hey. Oh, you filming still?
Hey.
Sorry, man. You got any of that special peanut butter that I like?
We're doing a thing here, man. We're doing a thing.
I'm sorry. I see a camera there. Who's that guy?
This is Mr. Dusty Waters, the esteemed talk show host.
Hi, Dusty Waters here. What's your name, sir?
Oh, I'm Fluffy. Fluffy Bud.
Bud.
Bud. Yeah, that's correct.
Fluffy Bud.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good to meet you. Welcome to the show.
Well, I guess it's nice to be here. I got to say, I don't rightly know exactly how I got here, but
You wanted like peanut butter? What'd you want?
yeah. You got any of that special peanut butter?
No, man. I don't have any peanut butter.
Oh man, it hits the spot. I got to tell you.
It's not in the camera though. Why don't you go look in the cabinet?
Okay, I'll do that in a minute.
Yeah.
Dusty, I got to say, man, it's a surprise to be here because 1 minute you're just rolling along in the high desert. You're looking for something. You don't know what it's going to be, but you know what's out there. And then another minute, you're out here in New Jersey enjoying some special peanut butter.
What were you doing in the desert?
I was on a quest, a vision quest.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't know really what you're talking about, but that sounds super. Can you tell us a little more about that, Fluffy?
Well, sometimes you get an itch and you got to scratch it. And sometimes the only way to do that is just to get out there where it's just you and the sky,
Oh, great. Like a mosquito bite, and you just gotta like get in there. But it's instead of mosquitoes, it's like you and nature.
That's right, man. The truth, I'll tell you about the truth. The truth is out there.
Oh boy. He's gonna go off on a tangent now.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm what you call a seeker after the knowledges.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. What now?
Well, at the moment, I'm seeking some of that peanut butter that you're hiding from me.
You need to go on a vision quest to get some peanut butter.
Yeah, that's the plan. Okay.
All right. Why don't you go do that?
I'm gonna go
right
see
now.
what you got in them closets. It sure was a pleasure to meet you. I do hope that our paths meet again if the fates allow.
Oh, the Fluffy, pleasure's all mine. You seem like a real character. I'd love to, talk to you again more about your seeking of truth and peanut butter and everything else.
Oh man, people have said that about me before. Yep.
I like
guess
your
it must
tie.
be true.
You got a nice tie there.
Well, I got to keep it real with the tie and so on. Yep.
Very
All right,
sharp.
I'm gonna go get some of that peanut butter.
All right, you do that.
Bye.
Take care, Fluffy.
Bye,
Okay,
bye,
bye-bye.
Fluffy. Good luck with that. Good luck with your peanut butter quest there, brother.
So,
That was Fluffy. I'm not sure where he comes from. He just shows up sometimes, He
Really? He's
bombed
like-
my channel before he video bombed it, and he made a video just him like dancing around with chill out music. I don't know what that was about.
oh.
Yeah.
I thought he looked a little familiar. I was gonna say, but that's just funny. He's like a vagrant. He just shows up sometimes, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know how he got into my channel, man. He got in there and made it's a nice song, but I'm gonna have to do something with it,
Yeah.
He's cool. He's a cool guy. He's a little eccentric,
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
he's a real character. Love his tie though.
Yeah, it's a good tie. Fits
Good
him.
tie. But you know what? I'm so excited to see our next guest, Bob. Why don't we just go ahead and get to it?
Yes, definitely. Go for
Cool.
it.
All right, Blue. Well, I'll see you in a minute. All right.
All right.
Tell Fluffy, take care, and we'll see him too soon. I hope.
Will do, sir.
All right. Take care, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my absolute pleasure to introduce to you my next guest, who is a world-class trombonist and teacher who, at just 19 years of age, toured the world with the great and legendary Duke Ellington Orchestra, and also as a member of the fantastic rock band Southside Johnny and the Asbury Jukes. Please put your hands together for Mr. Bob Ferrell and his number one fan, Blue the Monster. Hi, Bob and Blue. Welcome to the Dusty Waters Show. So good to have you. How are you guys?
Great. Wow, Dusty, thanks so much. And hey, Blue, how you doing? Good to see you again.
Oh, wow. Hi. How you doing? Thank you so
All right.
much for having my assistant come over and film you. That was great. Yes.
We had a great day, and she did a great job, and it was just a lot of fun. Absolutely.
I would have come myself, but I'm your number one fan, so I was a little nervous, Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I appreciate that, Blue. Awesome.
Oh, yeah. Blue's been talking about you for a long time and said, you'd be a fantastic guest, and we're just so happy to have you. Blue's a really, really big fan of yours.
Wow, fantastic. I love it. This is great. Great.
Awesome, awesome. Well, we got a lot to cover here. You have a very, very impressive resume, if you will. First off, I guess I'd like to ask, where did it all start for you with music and in your career?
Oh, great question. My mom was a piano teacher and a professional pianist. And when I grew up, I heard music in the house all the time. I'd be playing in the basement. I'd have my pet mice, my little laboratory. But little did I know, I'm listening to Mozart and Beethoven all day long. And I started on piano, but it didn't work out with her. Then I went to violin, and it sounded horrible. It sounded like I was herding a cat. I was like, so that was not good. And then the last try was the trombone. And my mom said, you can play the trombone, but you got to get a private teacher. Well, I grew up in Bloomfield, and they had a fantastic private after-school music program.
Oh.
And my teacher, his name was Ray Hartman, and he played in the New Jersey Symphony for 25 years. And I ended up studying with him in 6th grade, and it was just the game changer for me.
Wow, that's fantastic. 6th grade, so that puts you around, I don't know, like 11, 12 years old, something like that?
Yeah, I think I was 12 at that point.
It's just amazing. In your introduction, I mentioned it briefly, but you started playing, I guess, 12 years old, and then just 7 years later, you find yourself on the stage with the Duke Ellington Orchestra. For those of my viewers that don't know, I mean, this is as big as it gets. Certainly, one of the top 3 names in jazz history, Duke Ellington, just a genius.
Absolutely.
And an American treasure.
Yeah, it was an honor. I was very lucky. And you're right, it wasn't, looking back at that short period of time, but there was so many things, going on in Bloomfield music, and I made junior and high school regions, then I was making All-State, and then by age 16, I started gigging. So I had a couple of years under my belt preparing, but little did I know I was going to land, the gig playing first trombone with the Duke Ellington Orchestra. And at that point, the band was conducted by his son, Mercer Ellington.
Right. I saw he passed a few years earlier, unfortunately,
Yep.
but nonetheless, still an incredible achievement with the world's best jazz players. Amazing.
Oh, it was an honor, and then being so young, 19, I love to travel, and I really got to travel. We played all over the world, Japan, Australia. We played in the Sydney Opera House, in Paris, all through Europe, all around the United States, and many, many other places. But it was just an adventure of a lifetime.
I'm sure. Amazing stuff. What do you think of that, Blue?
That's pretty awesome. Where else did you play?
Oh, we played South America, Buenos Aires, Colombia.
Wow.
Yeah, all over the place. Canada. Yeah, I look back, I'm exhausted thinking about it.
That's so great. That's so great.
Amazing. And then moving along on your career, a couple of years later, in your early 20s, I guess, and you started playing for a fantastic rock band named the Asbury Jukes. And, through them, you share the stage with just huge names. Bruce Springsteen, Bon Jovi, Stevie Ray Vaughan, the Beach Boys. Just incredible. Can you say something about that period, maybe?
Yeah, that was a very interesting gig because having traveled worldwide with the Ellington Band, that was the jazz angle of it. And we played at many beautiful venues and big places. And then getting into the rock band was a whole different thing. And I was in the horn section. When we started, we had 4. We had 2 trumpets, saxophone, and I played trombone. And it was a completely different thing, but I was ready for it. And we played some major, Madison Square Garden. We played all through Europe, again, getting back to Japan. And it was just so much fun. And the crowds were huge. There was one point we played in Denmark at the Roskilde Festival, and there were 60,000 people there. I mean, the energy was through the roof. It was just so much fun.
I bet. I mean, that's a lot of people, Bob. I mean, I'd be pretty nervous in front of that many people. Were you nervous?
A little, you got to have a little bit of nerves to get everything flowing. But it was so exciting. The excitement, took over the nerve part. Where you could just like riding a tsunami. You just get on it and stay on top of the water.
Sure. You got to channel that nervousness into good, positive musical energy.
Absolutely.
Cool. I mean, Blue, like we talk sometimes that I get nervous just doing the show with you sometimes when I drink too much coffee sometimes, you know?
Oh yeah, sometimes you get all wound up and stuff. Yeah, but it is good energy. Gotta use it. Mr. Bob here, he's got a lot of energy. I like that. You gotta have a lot of energy to play a trombone. Oh yeah.
I'm sure. You know what? Why don't we take a look at that piece that you recorded with Blue's assistant there, Bob, and we'll meet back again. I can't wait to learn more about this crazy looking instrument called the trombone.
Great. Enjoy. Let's do it.
Super. Thank you.
Hey everybody, Bob Ferrell here, and I want to give you a very short introduction to the trombone. Very beautiful instrument. The trombone is the closest brass instrument to the male human voice. This is a tenor trombone, and it matches the tenor voice. If you're interested in playing the trombone, the most important thing is to understand that you play into a mouthpiece, okay? And this mouthpiece, you buzz. You buzz your lips, you buzz into the mouthpiece, and that's where the sound comes from. It sounds something like this. The trombone has 7 positions. This is position 1, 2 is here in the middle, 3 is by this section called the bell, 4th position, 5th position is out in the middle of nowhere, 6, and then way out is 7th position. The trombone is 6 feet long in this position, and the trombone can play very, very high. They can also play very low. Everybody's familiar that the trombone can laugh. You can play something from an orchestra. Some jazz, some blues. Get yourself some trombone going on. Thanks, Bob Ferrell.
Wow, Bob, that was a fantastic little instructional piece on that trombone of yours. Thank you so much for letting Blues Assistant shoot that and putting that together for us.
Sure, it was a pleasure.
Really great stuff. I learned a couple things that the mouthpiece is really where the sound starts from, right? You kind of make a buzzing sound into it.
Absolutely. It all comes down to this. For trumpet, trombone, baritone, tuba, little metal mouthpiece. And again, when you're buzzing on the mouthpiece, you buzz your lips, buzz into the mouthpiece, and you get that sound. And that's what the sound, where it's created. Then you put the mouthpiece, insert it easily into the trombone at the end here, and you're ready to go and have some fun.
Too cool. Hey, Blue, you ever play the trombone?
Oh no, I got these like fuzzy monster lips. I can't play a trombone. But I bet this guy right here, he can get me to play.
Yeah.
Can I come take some lessons with you, Mr. Bob?
We'll set that up. Absolutely. Blue, I think you'd make a good drummer, perhaps.
Interesting. Very interesting. Yes, I will definitely contemplate that. Yes.
I could see that. You know what they say about drummers, they're a little crazy too. So that would fit in a couple ways, I think.
I'll take it. Yeah. Yeah.
And speaking of, you just mentioned it, but in addition to all your playing and traveling the world and playing with different bands and all kinds of super people, you've been teaching music for a long time, haven't you, Bob?
Yep, I just celebrated my 30th year of teaching trumpet, trombone, euphonium, and tuba. 30 years, and I just love it. I've been able to have the flexibility as a private teacher to be able to go on the road and then come back if I'm out for a couple weeks, so it makes it a lot easier than if I had been a school teacher, it would have been more difficult. So I always taught privately, and I love it, and my students I've had over 300 individual successful student auditions for junior region, high school region, all state regions, high school regions, all national, all Eastern. I'm very proud of my students. They've been doing some really fantastic things.
Wow, that's just fantastic. So in other words, you're not only a great performer, but you're a master teacher as well, which is a whole other thing and equally as cool. It's just great, Bob.
I appreciate that, Dusty. Thank you very much.
You must be a really fun guy if you're going down a hill with a dragon trombone. That's so cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's not your your granddad's trombone teacher right there. That's it. Well, listen, this has just been fantastic. And before I go, I want to say something real quick. I received your signed copy of your fantastic CD here.
Oh yeah.
And I just want to say thank you so much. I've been playing it nonstop, and it's just fantastic.
Great.
It's a Bob Farrell's A Jazz-Topian Dream, and I recommend everyone go and check it out.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can find it at iTunes, Amazon. It's all over the place.
Awesome. Well, once again, Bob and Blue, I want to thank you guys so much for coming on the show. This has just been a super segment, and it's just been a real honor. Thank you so much, Bob. You're a great guy and a world-class player, and I really appreciate it.
Dusty, I appreciate it. And Blue, you take care. And I'm so glad to be your number one favorite trombone player out there. So I'll try to keep up the good work and keep spreading the trombone out there for the kids to play and continue on into the future.
That's right,
yes, Mr. Bob. Yes.
Okay, thanks again, Dusty. Thanks, Blue. I'll see you guys later.
Thank you. Take care, Blue.
Yeah, bye-bye. Woo!
And now it's time for 16 seconds of Silly with Silvio the Smiling Sloth.
Go.
In a little bit, okay? All right.
Stop.
That concludes 16 seconds of Silly with Silvio the Smiling Sloth. Back to you, Dusty.
All right, our next guest is a sweet girl with a sweet tooth and a knack for building stuff in our segment entitled Whatcha Buildin in There? Ladies and gentlemen, please give a Dusty Waters Show welcome to Elizabeth. Hi, Elizabeth. It's so good to see you. Welcome to the Dusty Waters Show. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for asking. I'm doing great. I think this episode is going real well, and I'm really excited for your segment here. I got a question. How old are you, Elizabeth?
7 years old.
7 years old. So that means what? You're going like high school or something?
No.
No? Middle school?
No.
No? What grade are you going on to?
2nd grade.
Oh, I was just a little bit off. 2nd grade. Very cool. Very cool. All right. So you are a guest for the Whatcha Buildin in There segment. So I got to ask, what you building in there?
Toothpick marshmallow tower.
You built a toothpick marshmallow tower. That sounds just fantastic. All right. You made a little video, right?
Yeah.
Super. Why don't we go ahead and take a look at that?
Okay.
Great. Can't wait.
Hi, Dusty. Today I'm making a toothpick tower with toothpicks and marshmallows. First, you put a marshmallow on the side and another marshmallow on the side like that. And I made a bunch of these to start with. And put a toothpick on this side and put another toothpick, or you could just use another one like that, like I did, but you don't have to with your father. So then I put a marshmallow, and we put a toothpick in the middle, and another toothpick, and then put lots of toothpicks over here. And then just put it up higher. Everything to do while making this is eating them. Here's your marshmallow toothpick tower. Bye.
Wow, Elizabeth, that was a fantastic video. I just loved your demonstration of your toothpick marshmallow tower there. Thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
Very, very cool. Do you want to be an architect maybe when you grow up?
No, I just like building for fun.
Oh, I see. That's cool. How about maybe a marshmallow taste tester?
No.
No? I think that job would be pretty cool for me. What do you want to be when you grow up?
A dancer.
Oh, a dancer. Cool. What are you talking, like tap or jazz or hip hop? What kind of dance?
Jazz.
Jazz. All right. Well, you're going to love the next song performance by my buddy Bob Ferrell, because he plays a great jazz tune. Maybe you can dance to it and maybe send a video for next week or something.
Yeah, okay.
All right. I mean, just an idea, no pressure. But super. Well, listen, I just want to thank you once again for coming on the Dusty Waters Show, and you did a great job. And I just hope you have a great day. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. Take care, Elizabeth. And it's time for our musical performance of the evening, shot on location by Blue the Monster's personal assistant. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for trombone great and friend of the show, Mr. Bob Ferrell, as he performs a Charlie Parker tune entitled Yardbird Suite, which can also be found on his latest record, Bob Ferrell's Jazztopian Dream. Enjoy. Wow, super stuff there from a super great guy and just a fantastic way to end today's program. I'd like to thank all of our guests, Mr. Hardesty, our esteemed announcer, Slim Reed, the one-man octopus band, Blue the Monster and his mysterious friend, Fluffy Bud, Coach, our stage manager, Silvio the Smiling Sloth, and all of you for watching. Until next time, I am Dusty Waters, reminding you to stay kind, stay curious, and stay well. So long, folks. Let's do it again. Get the wiggles out. Okay.
It's okay. Editing fixes everything.
So here's the big hair reveal.
What's going on, Big Q?
What's he building in there?
I have no idea what you're saying anymore.
And by the way, Dusty, all of your guests, I've checked out all the episodes. You've had some really great musicians on, playing some really cool stuff.
That thing behind you there, that guy on the wall with the head.
That is called a Buccine trombone.
That's pretty great. So it's like you got a monster and the Indian trombone there.
Yeah, I didn't feed him today.
Middle high?
Yes.
I have a big garden, and he takes care of like woodchuck and rare squirrels and stuff.
I love your music room there. That's pretty cool. Is that where you do your lessons?
Yes, I teach in here and I practice in here.
Okay, I gotta go. Yeah.
If you'd like to be a guest of the Dusty Waters Show, or would like to submit a short video to 16 seconds of Silly with Silvio the Smiling Sloth, drop Dusty a line at dustywaters7@gmail.com. That's DUSTYWATERS, the number 7 @gmail.com. Thanks for watching, and have a good night.